Good morning, and it's now time to learn about the exercise for week 2, part B. But before we start that, I just want to remind you at the bottom of your home page here, or our home page for the class, if you click on this, there's the complete class schedule with the assigned dates and due dates listed because there was a mix-up. I don't know if y'all caught that. And it showed, like this assignment being due at the beginning of the week, and it was not. It's due next Mondays, and half of the um, assignments were off by a week, and I fixed them all now, so they're right. But just to make sure you can see here, this is when the correct dates are. Again, the assigned dates, the due dates. Doesn't have a real good description of what you're doing, but it'll tell you when things are assigned and when they're due. Anyway, moving on to the module. Here we go for this week. And some of you already have done this one. Here's week 2. Let's scooch it down because we don't want to talk about that part. Communication and business research. So we're going to do the business research part now. And I have to drag this down. And it doesn't ever fit in the right spot. So here it is, week 2, part B. So this assignment is due next Tuesday because Monday is a holiday. Yay! Gives me extra days to do some grading. So what I want you to do for this is find a minimum of 5 business websites and the social media that they are using. And if you have your own business that you're going to work with or a specific type of business you want to work with during the semester, find businesses in that field because you want to research what's going to help you. And what I would like you to do is pick some big ones and some small ones, like little local ones and national ones if you want, because they use social media differently. And I want you to make a bit of, once you've done some research into each one, I want you to make a list as part of your blog post. And there's going to be some paragraph writing too, but part of it is just a list. So the business name will be here like a subhead. And again, you're going to have 5 businesses, a minimum of that. Then for number 1 in the list, you add their website URL or address. And then tell me in a couple sentences what type of business it is and an overall description, how big they are, if they're local, national, or international. And then for number 3, tell me what social media they're visibly using. Do not just pick one that you are interested in. Show everything. And then tell me if their links to social media are on their website, or do you have to search to find them? Because I don't understand, but sometimes businesses don't put the social media on their website. And to me, it's a circular thing. You want people to look at your website. You want them to look at your social media because they cover 2 different, or give you an option to cover 2 different areas, or many areas actually. And then I want you to go to the links and see how they're using their social media. Do they have a bunch listed and they only focus on 1 or 2? How often do they post on them? Do they post frequently? Do they post just daily, monthly, or not for years? Because sometimes people have links up to social media platforms that they haven't used in years. And then I want you to add the date of the last post for each of the social media platforms they use. Again, not just one, but all of them. And then how many followers do they have? Do they have, you can tell me the numbers. Some of them don't show it, and that's fine. I understand that. But most of them do. And then write a short paragraph analyzing each business's use of social media after, you list the information. And do they communicate and interact well on their social media, or do they just post things and never react to any comments they get? Are they consistent? That's kind of works with this, how often do they post? And then explain what you're saying. Don't expect me to understand. And then after analyzing each of the 5 businesses individually, at the bottom of this whole post, I want you to write a wrap-up of what you've discovered. And then I have a example video for how to do this homework, but I'm going to hang on a second. I'm going to click to show you. Here's an example of from that video that I have at the bottom of the page there on the exercise. And I put the business name up here. Then for number 1, there's their email address. I mean, not email, but their website address, excuse me. Here's a description of what they are. And right now they only have Facebook. But, you know, a lot of people use Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and what have you, you know. So put them all, and these people, they're a great company. They only have 233 people following them at that time, and they only posted once a month. And then I wrote a wrap-up paragraph here, and then I went on to the next, because I just did restaurants, I think, in this. And this is a single-use restaurant. Tom's has several in Southern California, and so on down the line. So, and then at the end, I would do a wrap-up paragraph. So let's go back to the other. Okay, so that's what I want you to do for this. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, that's how I want you to lay your page out, because a lot of times people don't understand and they blend it all together. Again, it's important. I don't want to just see one social media platform unless that's all they use, which was what happened with that one that I showed you. But you know, the other ones, you know, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you name it, they're on it. And some of them post a lot, some of them don't. So give me the news, do the rundown, share the information with me.